What's going on, guys? J-Pod here, bringing you another fantastic Last of Us gameplay commentary. Playing some Billstown today. Got a cool group of folks in the house. Mr. Grim Kareem and Claire Bluefield, PTFO, slapping the band-aids on and doing the revives. Had a great time with these guys. Just met them. I don't even think Mr. Grimm was with these. I think we met him in a later match, but nonetheless, had a great time with these guys. And, yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Some killer shorty gameplay. I mean, some moments where my butthole was puckered tight, let me fucking tell you. But yes, let's go ahead and move on to the multiplayer expansion that is going to be releasing right around the corner. And I say that because Neil Druckmann has recently released some information about the movie. Oh, you didn't hear? The Last of Us, yes, is becoming a movie. This is going to be fantastic. A lot of people are raging about it. Robin Gaming. But a lot of people like me are excited about it. It's going to be an adaptation. I don't know if that's going to be a sequel or if it's going to be a new character setting or what, but Neil Druckmann, quote, has said they're just beginning to scratch the surface with the whole idea. So, you know, we'll be speculating about the movie here soon, maybe not in 2014, but we'll be speculating about it sometime in the future. But let's go ahead and speculate about something that we can talk about. The upcoming multiplayer expansion. This is exciting. This expansion is going to be huge. I just got off the network with my very credible source. He has really come through in the past for me. I mean, he's not let me down. So, but still, I got to post that disclaimer. Everything that I'm about to say is take it with a grain of salt, a big ass grain of salt. None of this is confirmed. It is purely rumor. So let's go ahead and get started. Maps. I think this is something that everybody wants to know about. Maps. We will be seeing a mall map from the Left Behind DLC with Ellie and Riley. This is awesome. I really enjoyed the Left Behind DLC, and there's so much that they can do with it, from the escalators to the little shops, all the way over to the nicks and crannies and the corner markets, to the helicopter, to the open air. It's fantastic. It's a combination of close quarters and somewhat of an open area. I think it would mix really good with multiplayer moments in the expansion. So this is really exciting. This is really exciting. As far as core game maps go, because that's all he knows is the mall. The mall is all he knows. But I'm going to go ahead and speculate because I've been collaborating with a lot of people. A lot of people, Big Stick, Kush, Two Men, Dookie Deuce, a lot of people out there on YouTube, Mr. Max and Luke Sparrow. All of you guys rock. You have been essential to this series, this speculation series, and anything with The Last of Us. You guys are crucial, and I always appreciate your guys' feedback and your input. It never goes unnoticed. So, let's go ahead and run down the line. As far as maps go, we discussed about the mall map from the Left Behind DLC, but core game maps, hospital and highway, I think these are killer suggestions for multiplayer maps. I mean, not so much the highway. That would probably just be Sniper Alley, and everybody would have military rifles and hunting rifles, you know, and it just would make for a great game. But the hospital, that is something, I mean, some really close quarters combat, some corridors and vaulting through windows and desks, and yeah, that would be intense. That would be intense. My personal speculation, as far as a map goes, I'm going to have to say sewers. I'm a huge nighttime, dark lit area environment kind of guy. And this is kind of contradicting, because in the beginning, I hated hometown. I hated downtown. I hated high school. But the more I played them, the more I enjoyed it. The essence of the nighttime, the stealth, the fire, the dynamics from the fire that puts off the lighting. It's beautiful playing at night in the world of Last of Us. So, seeing a nighttime map or a dark lit map, I'm going to have to suggest the sewers. I can't think of any better place than a close quarters combat area to really let loose. And I mean, your ass would be so tight you couldn't fit a dollar bill between them butt cheeks. Let's go ahead and move on with the speculations. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a pound off of this 16-ounce tall boy. Oh, it's delicious. That is delicious. Frosty beer. I love a frosty beer. So, as far as weapons go, we're cut for time. I know, so I'm going to try and speed this up, but not speed it up too fast because I know I get a lot of complaints. People tell me to slow down. Calm down, J-Pot. Calm down. I am calm. I am calm. You just don't realize that there's a lot to talk about, so you got to keep the energy going. So, as far as weapons go, my credible source is saying that we're going to be seeing 3 new weapons, a new pistol, and 2 new purchasables. One being a melee and the other being a heavy machine gun. I said, what? Yeah, exactly. That's what what? A heavy machine gun? That wasn't even implemented in the core game. How could that be anywhere implemented in the multiplayer experience? I know. Like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. Moving on to the other purchasable weapon, the melee, the hatchet. Yes, this is fantastic. The hatchet. I want the fucking hatchet. The machete blows. You know, there's just something about the machete. It just makes me angry every time I get it out of a supply box. Because, it's just dumb luck. But I would never purchase it. I've tried that in the beginning. I've never been a big fan of the machete. So, seeing a new bladed weapon as the hatchet, that would be awesome. As far as the final new weapon, a new pistol, being the Desert Eagle. I also then said, what? Desert Eagle was not implemented in the core game itself. Why would that be implemented in the fucking multiplayer? And he had, it was just question mark in the dark. That's what I call this guy. You just got to take everything he says. And 90% of the time, he comes through. For some weird reason, he comes through with very credible sources. So, 3 new weapons, hatchet, heavy machine gun, and a Desert Eagle. That'll be exciting. Alright, moving on to a killer speculation coming from Mr. Max. I hope it was Mr. Max. I didn't do any research. This is right off the top of my head, seat of my pants. But Mr. Max has a manifesto about a new skill, because they did announce a new skill would be implemented in the multiplayer expansion. His new suggestion would be a thief/scavenger skill, where you loot the dead bodies of your victims. That, you could take the Molotov that they had crafted. You could take the health pack that they had. You see what I'm saying? That is insane. You could only loot bodies with Molotovs and pipe bombs and hell, you could even steal a spiked bat, or a spiked 2x4. That would be nuts. That would be just so nuts. So, thief, scavenger, perk, booster, skill, whatever you guys want to call it. That shout out goes out to Mr. Max. I hope it was to Max. I hope I just didn't give credit to somebody that wasn't due. But I hope I got that right. Sound off below. Otherwise, I'm a douchebag. As far as goodies go, they said lots of goodies. I'm seeing a 60-plus head item release. Lots of new masks, lots of new helmets, some new garb, some new emblems, all that good stuff. And as far as a new difficulty mode goes for the single player, I have no clue. I'm not even going to touch on that, and neither is my source. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to click that green thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe. Bringing you guys a quick clusterfuck clip. This is a new thing I'm going to try and implement at the end of my Last of Us videos. I'm running out of energy here. I got to wrap it up. But yes, if you guys got any sweet clusterfuck videos, let me know. I'll be sure to go check them out. But I had to post this one. This one was just nuts. But click that green thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe for more Last of Us content. Take it easy, and peace out!
I can't see!
Watch him burn!
Fly.
Bombs armed, fly!
Cover me while I take care of it.
I need some meds. Watch my
Someone
back.
cover me while I take care of this.
Firefly, watch yourself! him hit!
Down one!